Hi, everyone.
Hello, hello, hello. Are we ready to start the call?
It started.
Oh, okay. This is really good. Well, good evening, everybody. This is Bob and Betty Ann Golden calling in from Las Vegas, Nevada. We'd like to welcome everybody to the Golden Team call. This call is open to everyone and send out cards. And we truly believe in one dream, one team, and we're all working together to help everybody's lives be better in so many different ways. So, again, welcome to the call. Tonight's call is a recap recap from a golden view of the 2014 Revolution Convention, and so we're going to give you our view of what we've seen and our interpretation, and more importantly, what and why we're so excited about what this historic, and I believe it's truly a historical event, not only to send out cards, but for all of us. So we'll get started. Today's date is June 3rd, 2014. And Betty Ann, would you like to take it away?
Well, I'm sure you've all seen the updates, your emails on what was going on, a recap of every day. They did a great job. Kudos to that. Recapping what went on that day for the 4 days. We arrived in Salt Lake City, and Wednesday was our VIP event. It was just incredible over at Lakai.
Yeah, it couldn't have been any better because not only the weather was absolutely phenomenal, but the food, just everybody's energy and excitement, it just made a very, very special event. And so we're very thankful for that.
We had a lot of new people there. It was phenomenal. It was exciting. Let's see, Thursday was the Freedom Right seminar, and that was incredible because they did a 4-hour simple success system training, and that was incredible. That everybody did a great job. And
yes, I want to definitely give a shout out to Linda Thomas and Jimmy Dick for what a great job they did at the Freedom Right seminar as trainers, and then everybody that with Steve, Vanessa, Jordan, and that really trained for the Simple Success training afterwards, which was great. It was again, one of the other things that I really loved about that Betty Ann and I talked about is really truly how simple things are. So that's a good thing.
And they're getting simpler.
Yes.
They really are. And then, of course, we had a little gathering at in our hotel room on Thursday night, and it was a lot of fun with all our team. We had a ton of people. We had to use 2 suites just to get everybody in there. And we had teammates all teaming up with each other from whether they knew each other or not. They just decided all of a sudden to start making a 90-day success plan for themselves because they're all planning on going executive. And so they're doing their own accountability calls. And so I think it was an incredible camaraderie. And guys, that's really what you want to do. You want to set your own goals, and you want to get inspired yourself, because truly what this is, it's about you. What do you want? Because Send Out Cards is laying the groundwork for us. They have the system is now incredibly new, and we are now trying out new things that are going to come into play in the next maybe 6 weeks, maybe as soon as 4 weeks. And I'll tell you, Bob, it's very exciting.
No question. And here's like what Betty Ann was just saying. You truly need to decide where you want to be in the next 12 months. And then once you've determined where you want to be in the next 12 months, and whatever that might be, maybe financially, position-wise, whatever it is, once you find that out and you create your I am statement on it, and then help a lot of other people get where they want to be. Not necessarily, they may not want to be where you want to go, or they may, their goals may be higher or lower. It doesn't matter. But if you help enough people, and now it's about you, but then you make it about everybody else and helping them accomplish their goals, you will get there much faster than just focusing on yourself. And I know that that's really worked for us.
Absolutely.
Is we determined in the very beginning what we wanted to be and who we were, and let me just say, it was Eagle. But what we did is we just lived our life as we already were, and then we helped a lot of other people hit manager and senior manager, and that moved into them hitting executive and senior executives, and it just creates this energy that's very accomplishable for everyone. And so if we all kind of focus on helping each other, then all of a sudden we truly are helping ourselves. And I love that.
Yeah, I know I got my days mixed up. That was after we heard about some of those announcements on Friday.
Yes.
At the actual annual convention. And so I'm sure you've heard from Jordan's calls, and if you haven't, log into his thecoolbuzz.com.
And go to the archive calls.
Right, and also he sends out a written message of what he actually talks about too. But you can go to your main menu and find out the June Sizzle. And the June Summer Sizzle is really cool, and it's a way for you to triple dip. Not only you triple dip, and you're getting 3% in the pool, but normally you can't double dip unless you do it two ways. One is by gathering 10 customers, and two are subscription customers, $31 subscription customers. But then you also, in order to double dip, you need to do 3 reps who do their 2 activations. Well, this month, they're putting on a June Summer Sizzle. And what that means is it doesn't matter how you get the 3. You can actually go out and sign up 30 splash packs, and 6 of them become subscription customers at the preferred customer, $31 a month. So if you get 6 preferred customers this month and you signed up 30 splash packs, you triple dip. Now, you don't have to also do splash packs. You can sign up 30 customers, but 6 of them must be $31 subscription customers. Or you can go out and sign up 9 reps and have them do their 2 activations, and you get your 2. You need to do at least your 2 subscription customers, and you also triple dip. Or you can do a combination of 10 splashbacks or 10 customers and sign up 6 reps, or 20 customers and 3 reps.
Well, but here's...
So in other words, you can do it anyway. Right, but the best part, let me finish. The best part is if you triple dip in June, they're going to double it. So technically you're going to get 6%.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
Send cards will not only you get 3% of the revenue pool, but now Send Out Cards will match that, and that's very exciting. And
I had to reread it and make sure I was saying it right.
Yeah. Now let me share this with you. This is what Betty Ann and I are doing. Cody mentioned something about keeping a rhythm, and I'm going to also be incredibly transparent. When I look at 30 subscriptions, 30 splash packs, sometimes that can get very overwhelming. However, if you focus on a splash pack, activating a splash pack a day for 30 days, it's more tolerable. And I'll give you an example. we've already have a big list now of people that we want to share, send out cards with, and activate some accounts. But what we're doing is on June 1st, we activated a splash pack. On June 2nd, we activated a splash pack. On June 3rd, today, we activated a splash pack. Tomorrow, we will activate a splash pack, so on and so forth for the rest of the month. And let me give you a little analogy here. So I'm going to ask you all a question. How do you eat an elephant? Well, the answer is you eat an elephant one bite at a time. So if you want to eat an elephant, it's a 30-day elephant, you take a bite each day for 30 days and you will consume the elephant. If you try to eat the elephant all at once, most times you will get very sick and possibly could even die. So, sorry about that. I just, just trying to eat an elephant all at one sitting, you can only eat so much. And so my point is, if you pace yourself and just continue, what you want to do is you want to make it a part of your daily habit.
Just like sending a card a day.
Yeah, it's just like if I go to put on if I go out and try to sign up 10 customers in one day, trust me, now you're out there trying to sell it. But if you're offering it and you're helping people get started and understand what you do and why you do it, and you focus on that every day. And here's another thing you're accomplishing. You're accomplishing and creating a habit where it becomes part of you, and it just becomes, you're doing it, and you do it, what's that word? You do it subconsciously.
Wow.
All of a sudden I went blank here, but nevertheless, you do it without thinking.
Level 4. You become a level 4.
You become a level 4. That's exactly correct. So all you want to do is you want to activate an account. Now, I'm not saying that if you don't activate 2 accounts a day, or don't activate some days if you on a roll and don't put anybody off. Activate whatever, absolutely. And there's going to be some times this week that we probably will activate more than 1 splash pack. But the point is focusing on minimum of 1 a day and doing it for 30 days and watch the magic that happens. But most importantly, Send Out Cards is now going to reward you. They're going to double what you're already going to get. And
that's if you do 3.
That's if you do
3 dips.
That's right. That's if you dip 3 times. And so that's 30 splash packs in a month. So Betty Ann and I are definitely taking that challenge. We are definitely getting into that rhythm, and we're also going to create that habit. And I urge all of you to do the same.
You know, even if you don't get the 3 dips, you're going to get at least 1.
Or 2.
Or 2. And so that's an accomplishment in itself. And you should be just proud and happy that you get it. Because you know why? Out of those activations of the splash packs, you would have shown the videos, you would have got interest, and they would have sent cards out to some of their people because you're going to show them how to send cards out and utilize those splash packs, and they're going to get responses back, so that this way, in the middle of the month, you're going to have people who are interested in actually signing up as reps.
Yeah, and that I was just going to say, that is the additional
benefit.
Benefits of this is because you're going to find that you're exposing Send Out Cards, showing more people how to. And by the way, if you're going to activate a splash pack, Betty, why don't you give them a little tip on what we're doing with Activate a Splash Pack, and making sure that you're activating it with a number, and then also that you're.
I guess I don't trust anybody, but it's not a matter I don't trust. I just want to make sure it's done correctly, because I don't want them to mess up the code numbers, because there's a long code number. So what I do is I ask them if I can give them this gift, if they could try this system out for us. however, if you're going to sell it to somebody, however you do it, you're going to get their name, their address, their phone number, their email address, and you're going to activate it for them. Now, they're going to get an email from Send Out Cards congratulating them, but I send an email out to them also stating what their username and password that I created for them. And if you, sometimes I ask them, what do you want? But I usually create the same username and password. That it's the same name. And it's usually their name, their last name, their first and last name, or something. Something that I'll remember and I know, and it's easy for them to remember. And then they can always change that information. So this way they've got, not only are they getting something from Send Out Cards, but they're going to get something from me, and I include the tutorials also. Just in case, for some reason, timing in our days aren't correct to follow up, they can at least have that if they want it, and they know where to go. So I explain everything to them in that email. And
then you say to them that, please allow me to show you how to send the first card and gift. Because what we do is we have them send a card and a 2-pack of brownies to someone.
Because the Splash Pack, you probably have already had them watch a video on your website, or if not, then you're going to follow up with them to make sure that they also, for this gift, you're asking them to watch the 3 videos. Very simple.
Okay. So, well, I think we're all, we'll wrap up the Splash Pack part. Mm-hmm. That is again, get in the rhythm of 1 a day and do that for 30 days and create a habit. And this way that you're doing it without thinking about it, it just becomes part of you. Okay? So I highly recommend that. The other part is what we're really excited about regarding Send Out Cards, and some of the things the announcements that were made at the convention. And I think really the main announcement, and I say this sort of tongue-in-cheek, is that Send Out Cards is aggressively working on our back end, meaning that all of these different announcements, and will not release anything until it is working perfectly. And let me repeat that, will not release anything until it is working perfectly. And we're very excited about that.
Everyone was very excited to do that.
Yeah, so what we're doing, we also have something that, if you're familiar with Pinterest, we have something that we're releasing called Sincere, and it's basically Pinterest on steroids. And we're very excited about that. And
those of us who were at the convention have gotten the benefit, so it always pays to go. We get to have a Sincere account that will be able to load up cards. In this way, Send Out Cards has a larger database of all kinds of custom cards that we all love to share with each other. And and if you are one of those lucky ones that are was at the convention, just want to affirm with you guys that you definitely want to make sure they're generic cards and not personal cards that has personal information in it, because everybody can see whatever it is that you're sharing. So, but other than that, it's phenomenal. It's fun. We've done a few of them. You can actually utilize the cards that are in there. And so when we build all that up, and then it's going to go into true beta testing on being able to put it into Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that, and share it all over. And so that's going to be really, really fun.
Yeah, understand, just that alone.
I still don't understand any of it.
Yeah, but just that alone is, for technology-wise and social media-wise, is absolutely huge, and that's where everything's shifting to. And I'll be doggone, Send Out Cards is right there at the forefront of this major shift. So that's number one. Number two is our mobile app, and they're really working with that right now. We're going to be doing some beta testing with that, and I believe that's sometime in July.
I think everything's just pretty much going to happen
Yes.
around somewhere in July.
And so it's going to be a very exciting summer. And then also with our new CRM system and our API, and that's going to allow.
You're speaking Greek.
Yes, Greek. That's going to allow an infusion of businesses to be able to then send out cards in their systems will be compatible to move everything over and merge and be able to send out cards as campaigns and follow-ups and what have you. And it applies right to their system. So we're very, very excited about that. And
that's huge.
That's huge because that is going to be the gateway. That's going to be the gateway to our international expansion. One of the things that we understand now with our international expansion, and we were hearing Cody over saying that we're going to open up so many countries very quickly. Well, now we understand how and why we can do that is because of our CRM and our API system that we're bringing together, and I'm hopefully that's going to be within this year. And most importantly, it's going to allow a very fast international expansion. And Xerox supplies printers to a lot of places all over the world. And so we'll work along with Xerox, the way I understand this, we'll work along with Xerox and with the CRM system and the API, we'll be able to integrate that into other countries with their printing, and we will know that we will automatically be communicating with them with our data and will produce quality product on the other end. And so you don't have to figure any of that out. What I would recommend to do is build in your backyard as much as you can, and when it releases, then you'll have more on your team that will know other people in those other countries.
Yeah, the way I look at it, Bob, this is our future. It's truly the future of send out cards. And it's not a matter of just international. We're talking about more efficiency, more cost-effective, besides sufficient way of doing our cards, our gifting, our delivery system, and communicating with other systems so that we can expand
and integrate
easier. Because our new platform that they have totally built from ground up is not today's technology. It's today's with the future
technology.
So we're really, really excited. And guys, that's what we really got out of this convention. Not only this sizzle, summer sizzle, which is phenomenal, but it's where we're going. And what we have today, we actually have this stuff, but we don't want to put it in anybody's hands until we know it works. Just like we really want always to have our customers be able to just do what it says it's supposed to do. Isn't that true? And that's what we're going to do.
Yes, sir.
And it's exciting.
So
one more thing, announcement of where the next convention.
Oh, that's right. The convention for 2015 is at Disneyland in Anaheim, California, September.
I think it's the 9th through the 12th.
So September 9th through the 12th.
So it's the weekend after Labor Day.
The weekend after Labor Day, okay. And the title of it is.
Oh, you had to say that without looking, huh? Something dreams.
The magic is within you. And that's really true. All the magic that we have in our life is truly within us. And it's within us to share with everybody in the world. So we're very excited about that. And
and you can also go ahead and go to Eventbrite right now, and you can sign up for the convention. Get your tickets now; they're only $99. I'm double checking the.
And we do have our tickets, so we bought our tickets already, and so just it's something that again with the convention.
The magic begins with you.
Yep, the magic begins with you.
September 9th to the 12th, 2015. So now, guys, we don't have 12 months to get to your new goals and your dreams and achievements and send our cards. We've got 15 months.
Yeah, so it's 15 months to the next convention. My question is, where do you want to be in your Send Out Cards business? How is that going to affect your family? How is that going to affect you? How is that going to affect the world? And that's the thing that we're looking at, and we've got some, I know people ask us all the time, well, you guys are eagles. What are your, our goals is how many eagles can we really create in our business, and that comes down to how many new managers can we help create, how many senior managers, how many new executives, and then how many new senior executives. And it's all about building from the ground up. So I do recommend a couple of things here. So before we get off the call, and that is if you all are excited about what you've heard from Betty Ann and I, and also plug into Jordan's call to thecoolbuzz.com and go to the archive of calls.
Go to the blog, go to the official website on Facebook, official Send Out Cards.
Go to Send Out Cards website, your website, and check out the stuff for the future. And most importantly, here's the cool part, and that is you definitely, positively want to share this with everybody in your team. Even if there's some people in your team that maybe you haven't heard from for a while, or maybe they're really not working in business. Well, now's the time to reactivate your enthusiasm. Now's the time to reactivate your goals and focus on the future, because we're very excited, and we just want to let you know that we are looking to see everybody and allow this new time of this 15 months into the next convention for all of us as a platform for the future, and most importantly, a platform for allowing dreams to come true. And what better place to allow dreams to come true than Disneyland?
Make it a family trip.
You bet. You bet. I know we are. We're taking our granddaughter, so we're very, very excited about that. And it's really cool.
I failed to tell you about that summer sizzle. There's a splash package that you can buy and save $50. So if you buy the 3-pack of splash packs for $400, you're saving $50. That's an incredible deal.
And again, that's what we did.
It's just there for your takings. You don't have to do it, and you can do it. And that's what's exciting.
So we want to thank everybody for being on our call tonight. We're looking forward to recapping some more stuff next Tuesday. So we just want to say again, thank you very much for allowing us to be in your home, and we're very excited to move into the future all together. So just let you know we love you all. Thank you very much. Golden blessings, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
Bye for now. It reminds me of the dating game. Mwah. All right. Good night.
Good night.